Hello and welcome to the Budget Timekeeper. So, haven't made a video recently, so I thought I'll do an unboxing of all the things that I've picked up recently, all the watch related stuff. There are more things on the way, but I wanted to do this like a quick unboxing for the pickups of late January, early February, and then I'll maybe do individual videos on some of these. So, I have three watches here, and I've also picked up a box for keeping watches. I just don't have enough space under the phone to show you. Let me just put this aside. So this is a box from the company Red Velvet, and this one has the capacity of storing 8 watches. I have put my HMTs in here, as you can see, and in my box unboxing today I have a couple more HMTs, so we can fill this box up. So I'll put this aside and show you the watches. I have another silicone strap incoming and another box, a bigger box of 12 watches. So maybe I'll do a video for all the boxes together. I have covered one from the Hardcraft company before. So first up, I'll do this quickly because I've already done one of these. This is the second time I've bought a watch, same watch. So this is the Easy Reader watch that I mentioned in the community tab a few days ago. I won't go into detail. Very beautiful watch, even cheaper this time on Flipkart. It might still be available, so make sure to grab this if you want something elegant and affordable and surprisingly well made for the price. So yeah, very beautiful watch. I had bought one earlier and gifted it to a family member. This time I bought it for myself. Beautiful watch. Very simple 37 dial, maybe about 40 with the crown and 44 lug to lug and 20mm lug width, so you can remove this and put a leather strap if you want. There's also a version that comes with the leather strap, so you could just get that one. And I've also seen some gold variations of this, but it wasn't in stock on Flipkart. So yeah, very affordable watch and very cheap currently. Like full price is 2400, but right now it's about half that, less than half maybe even. So I won't spend too much time on this one. This is another fantastic watch, and I need to resize the bracelet. I'll probably go and get that done so tomorrow or something. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that I've liked this one so much I bought it twice. So let's put that aside. Now on to the main event. So I'll mention where I got these. These are two HMTs. One of them is something I was searching for a while. I mean, they are available. They are kind of overpriced, but so I've just taken out the outer packaging. Now, the reason why I haven't made a video recently is because this parcel got delayed. Somehow the courier company messed this up. So me and the seller, we were both going back and forth with the courier company trying to get this sorted, and it took a couple of weeks. So this was supposed to come like maybe by January 26th or something. It should have arrived by then, but it did not. It only came to me just today, 3rd of February. So I have a knife here, I mean a scissors, so let's get that. It's always fun unboxing a new watch, so that's why I wanted to share this as a video. I could have done the unboxing on my own and then show you the watches, but part of the fun is like opening the box and getting like that feeling like a kid opening his presents. That is like half the feel, half the fun of these things. So comes with some sort of HMT box. Now I got this once again from a HMT Watches Facebook person, admin Sanjeev Gupta, who is also the admin of that group. He also runs the Vintage Watch company, and the Kohinoor, if you remember, the one I bought a few months ago. I'm just taking it out of the box. This one. This was also from the same person. So, but it was sold via a different seller from Stone Age Antiques, but the person selling it is the same. So I really like them. They're also very helpful during this process because, like I said, It got stuck in the courier, and they were very helpful. They assured me that I don't have to worry about anything. They'll make sure it gets to me, and it's their responsibility. So I'm very happy. I'll definitely pick up something else in the future from them. So let's have a look. Two watches, see what we have. Let's do this one first. I know, of course, what I bought, but I haven't looked into this. This is blind. All right, moment of truth. Beautiful. So we have the HMT Arjun. This is a new old stock, as far as I can tell. That's what they said. And once again, I got this one because it reminded me a little bit of the TSO PRX, maybe. Golden dial. I'm a little weak when it comes to the golden dial. If I see a nice watch in golden dial, I'm jumping on it. So yeah, let's get this out. Seems like it has a original HMT bracelet, or maybe whatever it is. And yeah, I don't care. I paid very little money for it. It looks beautiful. And yeah, let's set the time. And so it is just after midnight here. So it is technically the 4th now. Okay, ground feels good. Because this was in the post with the courier for 2 weeks, so we were both a little worried if that would damage it or something will happen. So hopefully, okay, the second hand is moving. I was worried there for a bit. And yeah, smooth winding, feels okay. And yeah, looks pretty good. I'm actually impressed. Maybe it's just the dial color or just the vintage looks. It looks stunning here once again. So if you see the other one, let me take out the watch I'm wearing. So today I'm wearing the W217H. Surprisingly, the Casios get more wrist time. Not surprisingly, I should say. So let's bring out the other one that I got from the Kohinoor. And I'm just amazed at how good this looks. Now this color isn't like the sort of gold that pops out more. This is more of the sort of yellowish color. So they both have very interesting looks here. And Kohinoor is obviously special, but I'm just surprised how good this is. This is one of the more sort of lesser known models because I don't see people looking around for an HMT Arjun or something like that. I have also another one called the HMT Moria. Now this color looks a bit more similar, if that makes sense. And surprisingly, the Moria, I consider that to be a small watch, but it actually looks bigger compared to the Arjun. But the Arjun doesn't feel small, which is weird. I think the strap is the Jubilee bracelet here. Is this the Jubilee bracelet? Yeah, I believe this is the Jubilee. This is a bit narrower. This one seems a bit wider. So yeah, very happy. I'll tell you how much I paid for it after we look at the other watch. But yeah, this one, fantastic. I'll definitely buying more watches for. So yeah, if you want to check him out, he also has an Instagram page. He also on the groups. Look for Sanjeev Gupta on the Facebook group HMT Watches. So let's put this here for now and on to the second one. And this one is let's say it's not that rare or anything, but it is harder to find at a good price. So moment of truth. This is a bit more pre-used. This one was new old stock. And then we have one of the most popular models. This is the HMT Pilot. Yeah, this is very good. I mean, this is a used one, pre-owned, but the condition is surprisingly good for a used one. Okay, put like a generic 18mm bracelet. Not a bracelet, leather strap. Let's get it out of the way. And we have the HMT. Yeah, looks pretty good for a used watch. Now, there are a lot of aftermarket versions available, and the original ones, the loom and the stuff was hand applied. So that's why you see, if you see the number 12, it doesn't look like like very well done because I think it was done by hand. So it's not bad. That is the charm for me. But yeah, it is surprisingly clean. Let me just see off the screen with my own eyes. Yeah, I could just clean up the dial. The glass isn't bad because with these old ones, the glass is gone. I'll maybe check if there's a new glass available. It's not bad. Minor scratches, but that is to be expected. Let's see if we can see what year this was made or something. I don't know. Exactly, it's hard to tell. Also, sometimes some of the things are changed. Maybe like the case could be aftermarket. Although I believe this is original, but again, I don't mind if when I tell you how much I paid for it, as long as like the dial, hands, and the movement is original. Case back could be different. I don't know, but I'm happy with what we have here. I'm buying these watches for the looks and the movement. So let's set the time. Hands do look original because they're kind of used, and that is the key. The new ones will look very clean, and the loom will be more sort of machine applied. It's almost 10 past 12. Yeah, good thing both of them are working. Now this is more of a field watch type watch, if that makes sense. So see, the thing is, all right, let me tell you how much I paid for them. So the Arjun here, this was 1750. The Pilot here, 1250, 1250. Combined, I paid 3000 with a little bit for shipping. Now, the reason why I decided to get these is finding some new ones or like better condition ones. These Pilots on the Facebook groups, people are selling them for insane money. Like a good used one is going for 3-4 thousand. I was particularly interested in this old look. You can even see the Pilot. You see the Pilot under the HMT is almost gone, which tells me this is an original dial. So hard to see. I don't know if you can spot the lettering under the HMT. So it is the original dial. At least that is good. Also the parashot and stuff like that. That is also fairly noticeable. So you can get this repainted if you want, but I wanted something that was still in original condition. I don't mind not seeing them. Would have been nice, but for the price I can't complain. So yeah, not bad. Um, yeah, surprisingly smaller than I expected. I mean, the HMT watches are small. This one turns out to be a gem. This one just wanted to get a Pilot, so just to get an idea of what it looks like, what it feels. It is decent, but I'm not the biggest fan, let's say. The Sona, for example, I like that a lot more than the Pilot or the Chanta. These other ones with the golden dials and other designs, I like them more. So yeah, this is good. And I've also got a NATO strap to go with this so that it works and looks better. So let's see if we can actually do that here while we are unboxing and playing around here. Because there is a lot of hype. Even a good used Pilot is quite expensive, and it was very hard for me to find one where the dial wasn't repainted. So I went with this one. 18 leather strap is kind of new looking, so let's see. I always end up cutting nails 1 or 2 days before I'm doing something like this. It's kind of hard otherwise. Can't even feel it. I have no nails. Yeah, I do like the feel of the shape of it. I think what is called a pipe pen dial or whatever. That I do like. The rest of it is kind of straightforward, very simple. Just worried this thing will fly off. Just lost a few spring bars. Thing is, I am looking through the camera instead of doing it with my own eyes. Okay. Let's get the NATO. I think this will be a better look for this. Now, the thing is, like I said, 1250 is good price because even aftermarket ones are kind of more expensive. So that's why I decided to get it, even though it's probably not the best example. But again, for the price, I've not seen a better example either. I forgot how to put NATO. I've actually not used a lot of NATOs. If you remember, I put one on my Casio. That was the only other watch that I've used a NATO with. So I've gone mostly without using NATOs in my life. So I use the other method of um, not sort of putting it twice under the watch, just once like this, and then all I do is put it on my wrist. But yeah, with this NATO, I think it looks even better. So again, it depends on what type of person you are. Like, do you prefer your watch to look as nice and clean and new as possible? Or do you not mind a little bit of use? For me personally, I kind of like the watches to be a little more used. The case and etc. This looks nice and shiny. Could be aftermarket. I don't know, but I would like them to show some signs of wear. Should we do it this way? I don't know. I can't decide. Because putting it twice under the watch, it just becomes too bulky for me sometimes. Let's see if I can squeeze my hand in. It's still too big. See, I don't have a very big wrist, but the hands are sometimes bigger than the wrist. Human beings come in all shapes and sizes. Alright, let's see. This strap has been waiting for a 18mm watch for a while. Sorry if I keep hitting the camera, I mean the phone. Don't have a lot of space on my desk. Alright, here we are. Classic proportions, classic watch. I think it looks pretty good after putting it on the NATO. I don't think it's bad on this either. You can get like a black NATO if you want, but I think a watch like this works better with it. So let's take it off and talk about the watches I've got. So this is number 8 Pilot, the 8th HMT I have. So this was a very frustrating experience because of the courier company. The seller was very helpful, so I'll definitely talk to them in the future for getting more HMTs when they have a nice sale or something. But first impressions, this Arjun looks absolutely fantastic. Pilot, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm happy I have one. And I'm happy I have like an original dial as well, even if it is a bit sort of, the wording is gone, but I don't mind that too much. So yeah, you can still see the indices and the 12 o'clock and the HMT logo. And for 1200, I can't really expect much more. The thing is with these watches, the HMTs, the Pilot ones, the crown mechanism is good. So I bought this because, like I said, even an aftermarket one costs more. I also have an aftermarket Sona. So Sona, this I've been blown away. I've been looking for a good original one for this. Again, I paid like 1400 for this one, so about the price for an aftermarket one. The dial and the case is quite narrow here. The crown movement is the nicest on this one. So these two are similar, I guess. Let me see the size difference. Now they are about the same size. Well, it has a different shape. Again, I'm no expert. I can't really tell exactly if something is 100% genuine or not. I've only been into collecting HMTs recently, so I don't mind as long as I'm not spending too much money. As long as it has the movement, it has the looks, I'm okay. So yeah. So let me know what you think. Arjun is definitely looking really nice here, and Pilot, like I said, I've ticked that box. Now, of course, there are a few more that I would like to say I would want in my collection, not because I love them or really want them, but because they're kind of popular and they look decent as well. Let's not say that they don't look good. Like, for example, the Tarif, HMT Tarif, that is quite popular. So again, but I'm not in a rush to get any of these. Like this Pilot on HMT groups, the new ones go for very expensive prices, like 8,000, 10,000. I've even seen them for more than 10,000, like the new ones with a box and everything. Even aftermarket ones go for almost like 2,000. And then you have the other ones used, and some of them have very badly scratched cases. Some have, repainted dials. So I would like things to be as original as possible to the best of my knowledge, but the only way to sort of mitigate risk is not to spend too much. I have like a pin bar in here as well. So yeah, I'll just put this aside. And yeah, let's put these in with the others in the collection. These boxes are kind of handy, so I'll try and keep them. I guess these are like boxes for different watches, or maybe not for these exact ones. Maybe some of the quartz variants. But yeah. In fact, I forgot to, since we are just doing a casual thing, I do have the calipers in the press. Let's just have a quick look at this. So Pilot, 37.5 with the crown. Without the crown, we are looking at 35. Let's just check from 12 to 6 as well. Yeah, 35. Luck width is 18. We had a look earlier. And $43 for the luck to luck. Thickness should be about 10 maybe. 11 point. No, I have the strap here, so I know. There's a NATO strap going underneath, so 9.4. So that is the case thickness. And let's check the Arjun. So the Arjun is an interesting case. 39 with the crown. 35, 36 case width, but because it's not the normal size, I guess it's different. 40 exactly, lug to lug, or at least the case because the lug is off here. And thickness with the domed acrylic is 10.3. Yeah, this one definitely is the. I'm wondering, how do we resize this? Let me actually wear this. It's not bad, but I don't like wearing loose. So I think I've never used a Jubilee bracelet before. How does one resize? Okay, so it's in here. So we resize through here. Okay, it's not that big. So we basically move this one back, or maybe this one. And yeah, that is all we need. I think we moved this one, not this side. Not sure. So I can move it like a few holes here, and that would be it. Yeah, so that shouldn't be a problem. I had another watch where I did that. Now there's another watch. I don't know if I mentioned this previously. HMT Vijay. So I got this towards the end of December from Wasim Ahmed from New Delhi, from the group. I bought another watch from him, not with the Moria. So same person I bought this one from. I got this as well. But he had a leather strap on this one. So I took it, got it serviced, and the shopkeeper had one 18mm bracelet. So I got this done. Couldn't find a replacement glass. You can see it's kind of scratched up. So I may try the toothpaste treatment on this one and see if it gives me any good results. I did get like a polish here and polish this case. So yeah, another HMT, and I just like the look of these. But yeah, this one was a surprising find, so I'm really happy with the two pickups I have. So now let's just put them back in the box and wrap this video up. Now, as far as HMTs are concerned, I did mention a while back that I'm kind of done. I have everything I need. Like these two, I didn't really need them. I mean, like the whole collecting HMTs is not something anybody needs, to be fair. But the Arjun looked really good, so I got that one. And the Pilot was something that is popular, so I thought I just need one Pilot. I'll get one and call it a day. I don't think I'll bother now with getting another one unless it's like very good condition and the you know, design is different. There is like a newer design, maybe, but I'm not too bothered about that. I'm happy with this. So let's see. I've not put a watch on a NATO on one of these cushion sides. There's probably nothing different here. So now this HMT box is full. There are one or two other models that I do want to have. There is the HMT Jawahar, that looks good. There is the HMT Gautam, that looks good. These style, there are like 2 or 3 watches with this style, but I have this one, so I'm not too worried about getting another. There's like a Jawan, there is a Sati, I think. So they all seem to have the same shape and look. So I have a Pilot, so that's it. I'm done. Good enough for this. Sona, like I said, I have the Sona, which is an aftermarket one. So I would like to get like an original one if I can. Original dial here. I have the one from Vimal Sharma, the aftermarket Kohinoor, the quartz one, the Moria here, the Vijay here. Kohinoor is still my favorite, but the Arjun looks very good. I don't know, the gold and silver does do stand out to me. And now putting these as together, the Pilot actually starting to look good. Like I like all of them. I'm not like annoyed by any of them, but yeah, you have to sort of open them up once a week and wind them a little bit. So that's what I've been doing. Even if I'm not wearing them, I still open them up and wind them a little bit. So you can see here, this is working. These two I just got now. Sona, I think I did the winding yesterday. Same for this one. This one has the best power result. These two have stopped, but I don't know when I did the winding. No, this one is still moving. This one has stopped. Now, when I'm not wearing them, or even normally, I don't try to wind them all the way because I don't want to like stress the springs, I guess. So I just wind them a little bit, get them running, and that's it. And if I'm wearing them regularly, I just find them enough to do 24 hours, and that is good enough. So yeah, very happy. If you remember when I started the channel in October or something, when I started making videos, that's when I started researching HMTs, and I did not have a single one at that time. Now, about say November, December, January, 3 and a bit months later, I have 8. And there's another seller or 2 I would like to try. But I'm happy with Sanjeev Gupta and the Vintage Watch Company. Vimal Sharma, this one was from Jordan Watches. This is, of course, directly from HMT. These 2 from Wasim Ahmed. So, yeah, very happy overall. Happy I have a nice set of HMTs now. And maybe I'll try and add more. I do want to move on to other watches, but I keep seeing something interesting for a good price. And at the moment, I think my weakness is the golden dial on the HMT. So this one here, this one here. This one is a little different shade, I guess. Sona. I could just have like a full golden dial collection. That is something I have to control myself. But yeah, as and when I see some interesting watches, I'll try and pick them up. The thing is with these things, you could get like 5 of them together at the same time, or you won't see anything good for months. So anyway, long video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll make more regular videos soon. And yeah, there's another bigger box, so maybe I'll cover that next. Thank you, and see you next time.